Ah, somebody lost their ball in the pond. Let's go out there and get it. Well, today is an adventure. We're trying out a couple new things. One is I got my wired mic hooked up, so I put a mic adapter onto the Mic Pro. So we'll try that. The first half of the video. It's a cheap mic. I'll leave a link. It's off Amazon. I know it was really cheap. It's really small, which makes it not so sensitive. I also got the wind muff, the 3 speaker cover wind muff, the large one. Goes all around the mic. And I'll show you that when I switch over. The one they send with it only covers the top mic. Kind of useless. Why they don't just give you this one, I don't know. I also got a Tellison windshield mount for the X5. Ah! It's hard to see them steps when you got a helmet on. So we're going to be giving this a shot. Something like this. Never know until you try. Might make things easier, might be a waste of time. So let's try all these things, so head out. Alright. I don't know if the camera can see me at this weird angle. Just wandering around the bike. I certainly hope so. That's a 70-degree beautiful day here in Minnesota. The land of absolutely nothing. The way it is for now. 7:30. Didn't zip up my jacket and I'm wearing sunglasses. How's that? Tell right away when your jacket's open when you got that V&M base layers on. Instant air conditioning. Gotta love it. I'll click that shot. Chilly side. I imagine when that sun goes down, she'll be getting cold. So again, we got the wired mic test one, and the Tellison windshield mount. Now you're gonna get different results on different windshields, obviously, right? You got a sport bike. It'll be a lot easier to get better angles because it'll be lower. You can just tilt it forward away from you. Won't be blocking your view. If I were to stand this straight up, which I can do, it doesn't exactly block my view, but it's freaking right there in the way. I can angle it way forward. If I decided I'd angle it back, it's not quite horizontal. It's a little bit up. Top of the X5 is aimed right basically at my chin. The thing's pretty versatile though. Both the mount and the camera. Don't usually have to worry too much about the angle it's at, more or less the height. I know my voice sounds different. Usually not as good, kind of muffled, but it is a little windy and chilly out here. The wind introduces a lot of noise. I don't know what the wind gusts are up to today, but hell, we'll try it. There's with it just resting, sort of in a normal position for me. Got about 86 miles an hour. See what that sounds like? Never know. This is the test video. So there's 90 miles an hour. There out. Still, no problems cruising right along here. That's why I have a windshield on this bike. This makes it a lot easier. Yeah, the wind's still shaking us around. It's not blowing me off the bike. I don't have to hold on. Don't get that wind pressure on your chest. People be like, well then why'd you buy an MT-07? Well, because they don't sell the, what do they call that thing? Not the tenor, isn't that the tenor, right? Well, it's the version of this bike that comes with a fairing and a windshield. Not the R7, not the tenor A7, not the XSR7. But in this country, they only sell it in the 900. Apparently it has something to do with the fact that it's built in Europe. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I will look up the name when I stop up here. It is quite ugly too, but so who knows how much it would even cost here, right? I still might just get an MT-07 and throw a windshield on it. I can take the windshield off. 2 minutes flat, 4 bolts. Not a big deal. I used to quite a bit, but I really like having it on there, so. Do what you like, not what everybody else likes. I mean, there's nobody out here who's gonna see me. I don't care. You guys on sport bikes think it's stupid. Well, take the windshield off your fucking bike, man. It's right there. It's just some bolts, push pins, maybe, rubber grommets and bolts, screws. Take it off. Go for a ride. Take that whole front fairing off. Then don't tuck down. Sit straight up. Yeah, that's what I thought. holding on to this goofy windshield pretty good. No problem so far. Dang it, boy. Sure is busy here again. No parking this side of the street. Might as well just pull into the grass anywhere you can. Just pull right up to the field. Obviously they need to add, well, there's plenty of parking here. People just want to park, you know, on this side of the park, obviously. Then they always have 1,800 handicap spots, as required by law, that absolutely nobody is ever using. People seem to be clearing out. Oh my God. Mission. Single moms. Sexy MILFs. I don't know how that would go over. Where do you find those? If I crank the music up, can you hear it with the wired mic? I don't know. But let's switch to the Bluetooth mic. So this is the large wind muff. So it goes all the way around. Can't see the USB adapter. I tucked it back in here. It just plugs in. USB, then a 3.5. Right there is the 360. It's only $5. This is only $5 too. Large wind muff. I just have it sitting in there on the magnet, just like I do with the mic adapter. I would just plug it in. Alright, take a little break here, and then we're going to head back out. Alright, so the wired mic is called a Movo ACM 400. Find it on eBay. It's $24.95. 25 bucks. A $5 adapter. Alright, so we're back to the just straight up Mic Pro. The large wind muff on it. Putting the camera, top of the camera now is aimed slightly above my head. I just have to try out different positions on it. Make sure they don't bother me or interfere with my riding, you know. So we'll try this. It's probably virtually impossible to make the windshield mount be invisible just because it's so big, but this might have the best chance. You're always going to probably see some of it. The bottom of the camera has to be aimed straight with it to make it disappear. Not really worried about that. Just doing it for convenience. Man, that sun is bright. I think I got that strip of electrical tape across the top of my visor. It's pretty low. Low in the sky. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Just past 8. On a beautiful Thursday evening. So far the visor is cracked open just a tad, as is normal riding for me. I will close it for a little bit and then open it. See how the differences are. Let's close it. There, you hear it click shut. Now she's locked. Voice even sounds different to me, even with my earplugs on, music going. I think you'll lose a little bit of the voice authenticity like that. The reason you're doing it is to cut down on wind noise and that, right? This helmet's actually only past the 2206 with a lockable visor. So I'm guessing it is safer to have it cracked down so it doesn't just fly right off in an accident. Not that anybody even cares about that sort of thing. Flip her into neutral and wait for the light to change. We're doing 90. See how the Bluetooth mic holds up to this. Heading back out here on the highway. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. Whatever comes my way. Bluetooth mic test. Coming up on this guy a little quicker than I thought. That's alright. I love on Facebook, all these police stations are like bragging up now about pulling over these bikers, doing these insane speeds. Usually it's like 100 miles an hour. I mean, I'm damn near doing 100 miles an hour right now. Insane. We're reckless. Putting lives at danger. What a complete lunatic. Everybody's so insane. Glad that guy moved over. I would end up having to go that way. There's 100 miles an hour. Am I an insane lunatic? I guess so. Everybody run for cover. Arrest me, pull your guns on me, throw me in prison. I mean, it's ridiculous. I drive 80 miles an hour to work every day. Everybody's going 80, and I'm not the fastest one. I am usually going as slow as I can just to frickin' maintain traffic. There are motherfuckers going 90 the whole way. Down 610 the whole way. They'd go 100 if you got out of their way, but there's so much traffic. So 80's pretty decent. You ain't going 80, you better get the fuck out the road. There's 110. Completely insane. I don't know. Throw the book at them. You have people that steal cars, steal bikes, rape women, commit crimes. They're just let go. No fanfare. Nobody gives two shits. You know, serious violent crimes. Nobody cares. But a dude on a motorcycle going 100 miles an hour, we better make that front page Facebook news. That's what they're proud of. That and e-bikes. Busting kids on e-bikes. That's all they post about. They're like, have you seen this kid? Well, I don't know, you got flock cameras on every corner. Can't you track them down? Oh, that's not what they're for, is it? Mad Art. Is he mad? Is the bike or the car art? Or is he an artist? Mad artist? Don't know. He sure seems to be angry. Maybe I should get one of those. Mad! I don't know what the next word would be. Mad Dad. Where? Oh, I thought this dude was coming straight out. A nice calm 70 miles an hour on a 70-degree day. How much gas do I got? Half a tank. We're good to go. See how this thing only holds 3 gallons. It'd probably take like 1.2 gallons if I stopped. I always feel stupid. The thing will be all on completely empty, and it'll take like 1.4, 1.5 gallons. I'm like, who would bother to put that much little gas in their car, you know? But, you know, I guess when your bike gets like 50 miles a gallon, it's a little different. So what do you think? Wired mic, Bluetooth mic? Either way, one's better at this, one better at that. There really is no ever. seems cut and dry, but the wired mic, you say, why would you use a wired mic? Well, because it's hooked to the Bluetooth, and I can still, you know, it's hooked to my X5. No wire, I don't have to have a wire running to the camera. That's the whole point there, right? I can walk away. If you have a wire, it's going to show up. Which kind of defeats the purpose of using the X5. Might as well just get the Ace Pro 2, run a wire, have it flying around in the wind. How fast are we going here? 17? Let's bump that up a little bit. There's 19. You can only do that so long. You get kind of dizzy. We'll try it the other way. See how hesitant I am with these fucking goddamn snakes out here. How fast am I going? 17 again. Alright. Slide her on over this way. Good enough. If you're a beginner and you ain't going to parking lots, you're just riding around on the street, and then you get in situations, parking lots, slow speed, U-turns, whatever, unsure about yourself in a corner, you know, that's your own problem. It's not the place to be learning and practicing that shit. You shouldn't even be on the street if you can't make a slow speed U-turn. I mean, if you can't turn around in this road, even if you gotta put your foot down, who gives a fuck, right? If you can't turn around and you're out riding because you can go straight and you can stop and you're working on your clutch control, and you shouldn't be on the street. You should be in a parking lot. You should take a course. Take another course. Take 10 courses. Just go to the parking lot. Yeah, you probably got a ride there, but find one, you know. The street ain't the place to practice. The street is more dangerous than the track. It's the most dangerous place you can be. And you're not sure of your skills? That's just fucking stupid. Yeah, it's fun. But you gotta work on them. Here in America, it's up to you to work on them. We don't mandate that shit. Personal freedom. Take it as far as you want. Way further than I do, that's for sure. Alright, if you liked the video, let me know which mic was your favorite. Or do they all suck? Catch you in the next one. Peace. And always, choose violence.